Hi Earth Angels, this is Jill Kempner, Angel Professional. Happy Truthful Thursday. Happy, oh my gosh, can you believe it's August 12th? August is such a powerful month of healing and healing past lives and healing karma, which I seem to be doing a lot of right now. If you're new to my work, the focus of my work as an angel professional is to help you heal your body and to heal pain with the love of the angels. And I'm writing my book. Actually, my book's done. There's a few little tweaks that I'm making, but it's about to go to interior design on Monday. So, it's called Receiving from Your Angels. And hello, Michelle, namaste. And it's 4 practices to heal your pain with angel love. And yeah, I just want to share some of the medicine of my book with you. I'm just listening to the angels for a moment. So yeah, let's do a short grounding just to arrive and welcome all of your angels here, because really my medicine, my job, my number one job is to help you receive love from the angels and to take care of yourself, to heal your pain, to heal your body. And this is really about you. Having a direct experience with your own angels. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Lauren. Welcome. Good morning. And again, just this deep gratitude that I'm feeling for the gifts that I've received, and this deep gratitude for each of you, everyone who's going to be here live, everyone who's going to connect with the replay, and as many times as you do. I'm grateful for your presence. I'm grateful for your trust, and I'm excited to be here with you. So let's go ahead and just take a few cleansing breaths in and out. And just let yourself arrive. Let yourself land in this moment. Let yourself ground. As you breathe, feeling your body-soul connection. And feeling the connection between your crown chakra, your heart chakra, and your root chakra. Hi, Wendy. Namaste. So feel that connection from the crown to your heart, to your roots. As you breathe, send those roots into the earth, deep down. As your roots sink into the earth, feel your body-soul connection. So feel how much your soul loves your body, how much your body loves your soul. It's beautiful. They're cherishing each other. So feel that as you breathe. Hi, good morning, Kathy. Namaste. And feel your angels welcoming your parts. All of your parts. So your angels love all of you. And we lovingly invite your angels here. Your angels, your guardian angels, all of the divine beings, all of the archangels, your personal celestial team. We welcome Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Raziel. I'm feeling him strongly. He's going to be working tomorrow too. Archangel Uriel, Archangel Jophiel. And we welcome the light of God, Source, Creator, Creatrix, all the healing angels to be here now. Thank you for guiding and protecting us with your healing light for our highest good and highest healing. You are the keeper of your mind and body, and we welcome only those angels and guides that love you unconditionally. So again, as you breathe, we invite your soul and your angels to lead the way and to ping what is most important for you in this Facebook Live class about receiving to heal pain. So really letting your angels lead and let you know what part needs the most healing. So really trusting that as you sink your roots and feel your roots connecting with the heart of Pachamama and connecting with each other. So your roots connecting with the medicine of the heart of the earth. Feel her receiving you, your love, your blessings, your gratitude, and feeling her receiving your medicine, even if you don't know what your medicine is right now. So just feel her receiving you in such a gracious way. And then seeing your roots, visualizing, imagining your roots, connecting with everyone here live, everyone who's going to connect with the replay. Many of you will watch the replay. And we connect in an interdependent, empowered, and joyful way. There's no rescuing, there's no codependency, there's no absorbing anyone else's energy. And then connecting with the medicine of the earth, the crystals, the tree roots, your own ancestral line and lineage. And then knowing that this connection helps you, supports you in releasing more and receiving more. So in this breath with your roots in the earth, just letting go of any frustrations, distractions, irritations, upsets, worries, letting go of any sadness, any pain, just anything that's not serving you. And know that as you release, that this happens in layers. So you might just release one layer of it so that you can be more fully present, and that's awesome. So trust the releasing process. And feel Mother Earth's heart open wider like a beautiful lotus flower. Accepting all that you released and recycling it, composting it, transforming it into love. And then in a holy instant, beginning to receive all of the medicine that you need. So first receiving your own medicine and allowing yourself to receive the love, compassion, peace, healing, joy, light. It's like literally letting yourself receive this next level of receiving of all of the miracles, all of the healing, all of the wisdom I'm hearing, the grounding. And breathing that up your roots, up your legs. Breathing this love through each of your chakra temples. And as this love moves through your spine, through the chakra temples, it's opening your chakras to become bigger angel receivers from the root to the heart, to the third eye, to the crown, all the way to the stellar gateway chakra. Visualizing a beautiful bubble of love and protection around you that only pure love can penetrate. So see a bubble of love and light around you personally, and then around all of your angels, and then around our whole Facebook Live. And the angels saying yes, around your loved ones. So just everyone encircled in this beautiful bubble of love and protection that only pure love can penetrate. Saying a special prayer to the angels to keep a clear connection for our time together, for our Facebook Live. So strong connection and broadband strength and clarity. Just feeling, letting yourself, the angels taking charge like they always do, just letting yourself receive. And if it's comfortable, you can place your hands over your heart, the gateway of your angel's love, either one or both hands, or just the intention of that. If right now you can't do that, it's okay, just intend it. Imagine it. And asking your loving angels, your beautiful guardian angels, what am I receiving today? As you breathe, listening with all of your senses and psychic senses, what do I most need to receive? Trust all the ways your angels are communicating with you through all of your clairs, through all of your senses. And one more time, what am I receiving today? Just breathe and listen. Trust what you see, feel, hear, know, sense, and smell in this sacred moment in time. And just a few breaths, close your eyes and let yourself receive that your soul named, that your angels named, that your body named. I heard mine was gentleness, which makes perfect sense. So feel the angels of your intention surround you. Let yourself receive them. Oh, beautiful. So as we bring our hands to prayer mudra, we bow to each other. We ask that all of the healing that you receive today be shared with all our relations in all directions of time. And seeing, feeling, knowing your angels are bowing to you with love and devotion and compassion as we open our class with a namaste. Namaste, everyone. I'm going to drink a little water. Again, I am so happy to be here with you. I feel like it's been a while since I've done a Facebook Live. Maybe it was last month. And it's so interesting because the fourth practice in my book, so Receiving from Your Angels, 4 practices to heal your pain with angel love. That's the title of my book. It's going to be out in November. Yay! I think many of you have seen the front cover. If you're not signed up for my newsletter, you can get on my newsletter and you can see it there. I realize maybe it needs to also be on my website, so the angels reminding me of that. Thank you. So there's 4 practices. The first practice is renew your devotion, and that's all about devoting yourself to receiving love from your angels, and then breaking that promise every day, multiple times a day, and then re-devoting, which simply and lovingly strengthens your angelic connection. So yay, we get to be human, make mistakes, re-devote to receiving our angels' love, and keep moving forward. Practice number 2 is relax and cherish your body, and we talk all about the levels of relaxation, and really relaxation being the gateway of angelic pain relief. Relaxation is, we'll talk about that today, that's one of the ways to receive, right, is through relaxation. So it's a really important practice, and I a lot of times think that's one of the most important practices is really understanding and mastering how to relax consciously, because that's the gateway to angelic pain relief. Excuse me. And then practice number 3 is release and lead with your heart. It's a very tender practice because we're invited into the cave of our heart. We're invited into the temple of our heart, which is the safest space for us to be, but it's also so tender. There's so many layers that are in our heart chakra, and it's like this. The release and lead with your heart practice is this opportunity to surrender the ego, right? The ego mind, the thinking mind, the overthinking mind, right? The analytical mind. It's like taming it, right? It's relaxing the mind so that your heart leads. And, it's all about clearing those micro hurts so that you can lead with your heart. And they want to say something else, but yeah, they'll remind me. And that releasing is a sacred and non-linear process, which again triggers the ego, right? Because the ego wants to control, the ego wants to figure it out, the ego wants it to make sense. The ego wants the steps, which there's, steps are good, and right, it's a non-linear process. And then receive and trust your intuition. So that's what we're talking about today. A little piece of like what is receiving and what is it not, and some blocks to receiving. That was really when I was praying about doing this Facebook Live, the angels wanted to talk about some of the fears of receiving, so that you could really increase your capacity to receive. My prayer, and a prayer that I say every day, is, angels, increase my capacity to receive your love. So we're becoming better angel receivers. We're already angel receivers, because we have all these awesome chakra temples, right? And the chakras are angel receivers. So we're already receiving from our angels, but we're taking it to that next level. We're taking it to a more conscious state. So the receive, and it's interesting because it's the fourth, receive and trust your, although the whole book is about receiving from your angels. It's not till the fourth practice that we're kind of diving into that, because we're creating the solid foundation of renewing your devotion, of relaxing, which allows you to receive, releasing, which allows you to receive, and then this next level of receiving, which really comes through trusting that you're safe, trusting that you're held, trusting that the angels have your back. But I know that can trigger a lot because of the different wounds that we've had, the worries, the trauma, the karma, the upsets. So let me see what the angels are saying. So what is receiving? It's the ability to allow, to accept, to assimilate through your senses the angel medicine and messages in each moment. That's when I'm talking about receiving. It's really that allowing, right? That accepting of this energy. Oh yes, I knew they were going to remind me of this. I'm so happy because there was something they wanted me to say. I'm not going to say it yet, but they reminded me of. It's something awesome. Thank you, angels. I knew they were going to remind me because I was like, I can't remember what it is. They always remind me. That's why I love working with them. So, as an earth angel, you are here. That's who I'm here to serve. That's who I'm here to lead. That's who I'm here to wake up. I'm here to wake up earth angels and help you live your divine mission with grace and gratitude and power. And we're here to embody the benevolence of the divine. We're here to bring the love and compassion of our angels onto earth. And how we do that is you allow yourself to receive that. Your self-work, your self-worth, all of that is your self-compassion, your self-love, that's the most important thing. And when you start working with the angels and receiving more love from them, it's interesting because we were talking about this yesterday in my coach call. We got a beautiful reading for the coach call. Is, knowing as an earth angel, you're highly sensitive and highly intuitive. You are sensing energy beyond normal human limits. You're already receiving from the angels, of course. But this strong intuition, this high sensitivity is such a gift that allows you to receive more love from the angels, that you're sensitive. And here's what happens. You start receiving love from your angels and you become more sensitive. That sensitivity actually allows you to receive more love from your angels. So it's interesting because as you receive more love from your angels, your sensitivity increases. And that is a sign of spiritual maturity. That is a sign of spiritual growth. That's what the angels really want to name right now, that this path is a path of self-mastery. It's a path of spiritual growth. And they're saying divine healing. It's interesting, that's one of my cards, so it makes sense that they were saying that. So I think it's helpful when we're defining receiving to talk about what is it and what is it not. Okay, you love that? Good. I was like, did that make sense? Sorry, I have to close the vent. It's the air conditioning's on and it's blowing on me. And I'm too sensitive to have the air conditioning blowing on me, but I like having air conditioning. So thank you, angels. So this is so important when you're increasing when your sensitivity is increasing, because you're receiving. It's like the more and more sensitive we get, we actually know we're receiving more love from the angels. So that's awesome. And then we can say, okay, sensitivity is a sign of spiritual maturity. And it's like, oh, a whole nother way to look at it, right? Because we sometimes we can be kind of shamed or judged for being too sensitive, or that it's weak or whatever. But we know that we're opening up more. We're receiving more divine love, more divine light, more divine healing. And at the same time, as our sensitivities increase, your self-care has to increase. The amount of time that you need to take care of yourself will increase as your sensitivity increases. So just having that awareness and course correcting so that you're doing that for yourself. So talking about receiving, it's important to say, like, what is receiving and what is it not? So receiving is not being overloaded with too much energy and information. It's not that. It's not absorbing other people's pains or worries. When we're receiving, we're not meant to be absorbing the pains of the world or the pains of the people that we're taking care of. Receiving is not carrying the burdens of other people. Oh my gosh, that is such a huge karma for me. I'm going to work really hard not being emotional right now, but I have a lot of trouble with that. Whatever past lives I had that, had me in that karma, it's like a lot of clearing of that in this lifetime. So, of course, I'm teaching about this, right? So receiving is not carrying the burdens of other people. And actually, when we do that, it's just codependency. And receiving is not rescuing, fixing, or controlling others or situations or whatever. So it's important to name what it's not so that we can then really be able to define what it is. And it's so important because literally the title of my book, My Medicine, is to help you receive love from your angels. So we have to understand what receiving is. And then we have to understand what those blocks are, which we're going to talk about. Okay, so what is receiving? It's assimilating through your senses. So that's both your physical senses and your psychic senses, from a place of peace and empowerment. I love that. How cool is that? Receiving is a courageous and conscious practice. So the angels are saying this now before I keep going. So everybody has angels. That's so, we always need to be reminded of that. Everybody has a team of angels. Everybody has a soul and a team of angels and their own personal connection to God and the earth. And what sets the earth angels, I don't want to say sets the earth angels apart because I think we're all one and we're all connected, but what we're doing as earth angels is we're saying, I'm going to consciously, explicitly, purposefully receive love from my angels. So that's the shift, right? We're all receiving, of course, God loves us unconditionally. The angels love us unconditionally. The earth loves us unconditionally. It's us that need to love ourselves unconditionally, right? Different parts of us. So we're always receiving love from our angels. As an earth angel, we're taking that to the next level, right? Your next level of receiving. And of course, what starts to come up is like the shadow of that, right? So it's receiving is being gentle. It's being tender. This is why people are not consciously receiving love from the angels, because you have to be vulnerable. You have to be tender. You have to be open. You have to be gentle to get to that next level of receiving. Receiving is actually accepting your power. And I want to add right now, because the angels are giving me divine guidance, and I want to make sure this is in my book, and your worthiness. So it's your power and your worthiness. That's receiving, right? And I'm even hearing like confidence, which I hadn't heard quite before, but I heard that now. And here's what I love. This is such a great kind of way to talk about receiving. It's allowing access and passage of angel energy and information, right? So we're allowing, receiving is allowing access and passage of angel energy, okay? And so what are some, let me see what the angels are saying. So again, you know, this is such a courageous practice. It's a courageous practice in my book. It's a courageous practice altogether. Because in order to heal the pain in your body, you have to allow the pain to surface, right? The pain is going to surface so that it can heal. You're guided to trust that the pain is a portal. Here, oh my gosh. I feel like if I could just take one sentence from my book, so hard to choose my favorite quote from my book and say it, but I would say pain is a portal. To really trust that pain is a portal to receiving angelic pain relief. And whether your pain is physical pain or emotional pain. Oftentimes it's both. We're so sensitive, we're actually usually feeling a lot. We're feeling the pains of other people, we're feeling our own pain. Of course, that's not what receiving is, right? We're not supposed to feel their pain. That's not what receiving is, but sometimes we do, right? Because we're empaths, we're sensitive, we're compassionate, we care. But that's sort of the old way. We need to shift out of that and get to a new understanding of receiving. So really receiving is a very, like I said, it's super vulnerable, but it's a necessary practice to receive angelic pain relief. And to create angelic pain relief, which is available for everyone. You know, it is essentially part of, you know, it's interesting, I'm getting this download about angelic pain relief. It's free. Angelic pain relief is free. Yes, you have to learn how to do it. You need to incorporate the practices and make it a lifestyle, but it's free. It's available for everyone. So that's kind of cool because I hadn't thought of it like that before. I love the angels. So there's several ways to consciously receive from your angels. So I'm going to name those, and then we'll kind of talk a little bit about a few of the blocks to receiving. But I think it's important right now to say, like, okay, I want to receive from the angels. This sounds great. I want pain relief, right? I want to feel good in my body. I want to feel the love of the angels. I want to feel connected, you know, to my body and my soul, to the earth, to the angels. So how am I doing? Like, how am I doing this? And it's so cool because I break it down, but the truth is you're already doing so much of this. So I just want to name and empower you that you are already doing this, but now we're going to take it to that next level. So you're receiving, right now I have 6 ways that you receive. I sort of feel like I'm going to add one more and there'll be 7, but we'll see what the angels say as I name them. So you receive through intention. This is, my gosh, I write all about your fuel and intention in my book and how important intention is, because the intention is the asking that allows the energy to flow. The intention is how you want to feel as you move through your day. So intention, right? Just intending. And one of the easiest, simplest ways you can intend to receive from your angels is to put your hands on your heart and take a cleansing breath in and out and say, I am devoted to receiving love from my angels. And I know it's such a simple, it's almost like, is that all I have to do? Yeah, that's all you have to do. And then let yourself receive, right? And then of course you feel those little parts that are like, I can't receive. We'll talk about that. So you're receiving through intention, through your breath, my gosh, of course, through relaxation, right? Physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, karmic relaxation. I said karmic relaxation, they added that. Love them. Through releasing. So a big way that we can receive more. If you kind of think of yours, they're giving me this image of a cup. And you're a cup filled to the top. So if your cup is filled all the way to the top, which sounds wonderful, right? The cup can't really actually receive that much more, right? But if we're filled up to the top of the cup with pain or hurt or anger or frustration, of course, we're still going to receive a little bit from the angels, right? But we have to dump that cup out. So we have to dump out, we have to release the fear, the pain, the frustration, the anger, the judgment, whatever, the hurt. I mean, I can keep going. We have to dump that out. We have to consciously let go, consciously release, consciously empty the cup. So funny, because my coach just said that, something like that to me. I was listening to something she did for me, a reading, and I was like, what? It's all divine. To then receive more. Okay? You're receiving through your energy body, which is why I wrote, there's a whole section in my book called Energy Body 101. So you're receiving through your energetic roots. You're receiving through your universe of parts that live inside your body. You're receiving through your chakras. I mean, literally, chakras are angel receivers. And then you're receiving through your aura, your electromagnetic field around your body. So, I mean, look at all the cool ways that we're receiving. It's like, wait, I'm receiving a lot already. So hopefully you're feeling encouraged. And then you're receiving through, and this is where I was trying to decide if I would ask, receiving through your physical body. I feel like energy body and physical body are going to go together, because absolutely, really the way that you receive love from the angels into your physical body is through your energy body. So that's why I highlight the energy body as like the ways that you're receiving. And then the final way, which is not the final way, because I feel like this is kind of almost like they're not in order, because they're all like equally important, right? That's why it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's bullet points, is through your intuition. So you are receiving. Source would not allow you to come here and do this important work without multiple channels of receiving, right? Your intuition, your claircognizance at your crown chakra, clear thought, your clairvoyance at your third eye, clear vision, your clairaudience at your ear chakras, clear hearing, your clear fragrance at your throat chakra, clear scent, clear smell, and your clairsentience in your gut feelings, clear feelings, are 5 direct channels of receiving love from your angels, receiving healing, receiving pain relief, receiving divine guidance, like whatever you need. So that's a lot of ways is that cool? There's a lot of ways that you are receiving. And it's funny, I forgot to say this, but it's okay, it's all divine. If you want to name what you're receiving right now, if you want to put it in the chat, in the comments, I would love to see that. Name it to embrace it, name it to tame it, and name it to embrace it, right? So, yay, we're receiving love from our angels in all these ways. It feels so good to know that that the angels are here and that we're receiving through pretty much all of our senses, right? But I think it's important to have these what the angels are saying is this grounded, it was funny, grounding is one of my cards today, grounded, like this grounded way. And that's what they were saying earlier today. Receiving is actually grounding. And it makes perfect sense. I was like, of course that makes sense. But I was like kind of feeling it on a deeper level. I got smoky quartz today in my reading, my personal reading. And I was like, I think sometimes there's this perception of receiving that you're floating in the clouds and you're in la la land when you're receiving, and you're all like airy fairy, which there's nothing wrong with that because I love fairies so much. But if you look at the ways that we're receiving through intention, through breath, through relaxation, through releasing, through your energy body, through your intuition, so many ways to receive. That's grounding. That is bringing us more into the present moment, more into the earth, more into our true self, more into our body, which is what I'm all about, helping you heal. So, the receiving, again, it sounds so wonderful. It sounds so great. We're like, oh my gosh, angels increase my capacity to receive. If you take anything from this, I take that prayer. Angels increase my capacity to receive your love. That's such a beautiful prayer. But what comes up here's the challenge of receiving, right? Here's the shadow of receiving. And I named this before, but I'll say it again, of course. We're receiving all this love, right? Through our energy body, through our intuition, through creating space, right? Through all of these ways, right? Through our breath, through our heart. And that love that flows in is gonna bump up against what's not love, right? Any of that fear, any of that pain. And remember, fear, pain is a portal, pain is a teacher. When fear is ready to release, so when fear is ready to release, it shows up as pain, whether that's physical or emotional pain. And this is where kind of like the challenge or the rub comes, where people might feel afraid, right? The fears of receiving come up. So I have a whole list of fears of receiving in my book, but today the angels wanted to name top three. And it's interesting because one of them wasn't in there on the list. But I think, and I don't know if these are in order, okay, but it's just like the top three. So the top three, reasons we're afraid to receive, right? Blocks to receiving or fears to receiving, is that we're afraid when we open up that we're going to receive something bad, right? Whether it's bad energy, bad news, bad karma, whatever. We have this fear of receiving goodness because we think there's going to be something bad that's going to happen. Or it's like there's this fear of just that there's going to be something bad that happens. Okay? You just made me laugh. Yes. Awesome. I hope I can do that too. I like to add the comedy when I can, right? We're afraid of receiving something bad, or something bad is going to happen to us. Years ago, I had a client. It was an interesting experience. Her intention was to receive, and then something bad happened, and she thought it was because she was receiving, and she was like, "Stop! I don't want to receive anymore." And I was like, "Oh!" And it was, this was years and years and years ago, way before my book, but it always stuck with me. And I remembered that when I started writing my book. So there's that fear of that, that something bad is going to happen to us if we're super open. If all of our channels are open, if all of our energy body is open, something bad's going to happen. And that's a huge block. I might even say that's the biggest block to this receiving love from your angels. Okay, the other top block is a fear of unworthiness. So we actually feel like we're not worthy. We're not good enough. We don't deserve it. Oh my gosh. And I didn't actually even have that in my book, but one of my clients named it yesterday, and I was so happy that she had the courage to say that and remind me. And it also made me sort of feel happy in a way, because I've done a lot of work around feeling worthy again, feeling spiritual pride. I still struggle with shame and unworthiness at times, but it had made me realize how much I had healed, because I sort of forgot about it a little bit, and I was like, as a block. So it was an interesting moment. I was like, wow, I've really done a lot of healing on that. So I felt grateful for that. But I absolutely think it's a huge block to receiving, is feeling unworthy, feeling not good enough, feeling like you don't deserve it. Even my wound was around self-punishment, even like I don't deserve to have all of this goodness, all of this love, all of this healing, because I was whatever, this in a past life, bad or not good or whatever. And then I think there's so many other that I want to name, but I think the other fear of receiving, I'm just checking with the angels, is this the one they want to name, is seeing your shadow. Seeing the part, like if I receive more love from the angels, that's going to show me where there's not love, where they're still holding or wounding or pain or frustration or whatever. And there's a fear of our shadow. I just got shown a part of my shadow that I sort of didn't want to see. And actually it happened it happened the other day, but it happened really loud right before this Facebook Live. And I'll be honest with you, I almost didn't do the Facebook Live because I was sort of a mess. But I was like, no, I need to receive love from the angels. I want to teach others how to do this. I want to share my medicine. And I just asked my soul to just take charge and lead. And so far, so good. So here's what I'm hearing. We're going to do an inner journey, a short meditation. What I'm hearing the angels say is for you to, that's part of what the inner journey will be, is really checking in what's your block to receiving. A couple others I want to name that, like I said, we have the top 3, which is fear of receiving something bad. Like we're open and we receive something bad. The fear of seeing our shadow, and the fear of feeling unworthy. Okay, I feel like those are the top 3, but I also want to name, we can fear getting overwhelmed. We can fear being judged. We can fear hurting others. We can fear being hurt or hurting others. So I just want to name some of those as well that feel important to name right now. Let me see what the angels are saying. So yeah, just go ahead and close your eyes and take some cleansing breaths in and out. And the angels are inviting you into your heart temple. So just feel your beautiful self, your beautiful soul inside of your heart. And of course, all of your parts are welcome there. And just placing your intention in your heart. So you can put your hand there. You can put your intention there. As we welcome the medicine of renew your devotion, I am devoted to receiving love from my angels. And just let yourself receive your angel's love for you, your angel's devotion for you. Just breathe and receive that to the best of your ability in this moment. The way that you do it is perfect and right for you. Really trusting you're exactly where you're meant to be. And as you breathe, we welcome the medicine of relax and cherish your body. So just softening your muscles from your bones, feeling your shoulders relax, your back relax, your hips relax, sinking your roots into the earth as you breathe. Feeling your guardian angels, welcoming emotional relaxation. Your guardian angels making room for all of you. So room for all of your feelings, all of your emotions, all of your parts, all of your shadow. The angels and the archangels are not afraid of your shadow. As you breathe, we welcome mental relaxation. Just allowing your mind to slow down. You don't have to have no thought. We just want space between the thoughts. So following the length of your breath to the top of your inhale. And following the length of your breath to the bottom of your exhale. And just making room for miracles, making room for your intuition, your creativity. And as you breathe, we welcome spiritual relaxation. So just surrender. Surrender that wound, that pain, that issue into the arms of your angels. I feel the angels of divine order, the angels of trust, the angels of divine healing. Hilarion here. A lot of green healing light. As you trust you're exactly where you're meant to be. And you trust this beautiful, benevolent, divine plan unfolding for your highest good and highest healing. And for all those you love. So I feel your guardian angels surrounding you as you're in your heart temple, really inviting you to release and lead with your heart. And at the same time, these practices happen at the same time so often, and it's just the way spirit works. And receive and trust your intuition. So these practices happening simultaneously. So allowing the part of you that needs love, that needs healing, that needs support. I know what part I'm going to work on. Just bring that part into your heart. See that part. And here's what's so beautiful. This happened yesterday with a client, and now I can feel it again. So, so powerful. Feel your soul. So your soul is lovingly looking at this part that needs healing with absolute tenderness, absolute compassion, and absolute understanding. Feel and receive your soul's understanding. Your soul is being infused by your angels and guardian angels. So it's such a beautiful image. Just allow this to happen, and there may be tears. Your body may need to kind of twitch or shudder or move in any way as you release. So receive this understanding, this compassion, this love from your soul and the angels, and then allow whatever releasing needs to happen. So just breathe and trust. I feel Archangel Raziel step in. He's bringing the rainbow ray into your third eye and the rainbow ray into your solar plexus. And he's like increasing, it's interesting, he's helping you take back your power and increase, your true power, which is peace. So he's like infusing you with peace and power and rainbow healing light. Oh, so awesome. So just receive this. And maybe there's a part, maybe that fear of unworthiness, or that fear of being overwhelmed, or that fear of being hurt is coming up. That's okay. Whatever's coming up is perfect. Remember, we're here together, and energy transcends time and space. So the more of us that are here, we're all receiving this medicine. And I'm hearing the angels say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for receiving, they're actually saying, which is so cool. So they're saying, like, good job, you're receiving, you're doing great. And how is it that I am receiving? They're saying the medicine of this pain. How is it that I am receiving the medicine of this pain, of this part of this wound? Whew. How is it that I am receiving the medicine, the gift, the blessing of this pain, of this wound? And it's okay if you don't get the answer right now. You will get it. I got an answer immediately today, but sometimes I don't get it till later. I'm going to grab my selenite wand. So I'm hearing that in my Palo Santo spray. So just breathe, keep receiving. Raziel sending you all the Reiki. He's the ultimate Reiki master archangel. Palo Santo spray with clear quartz. Just let yourself receive the medicine of this wound, of this pain, of this part. And now I'm hearing, how is it that I can increase my capacity to receive your love? Ask your angels. How is it that I can increase my capacity to receive your love? What is, and I feel like another kind of, it's like it's the same kind of question a different way, like, what is my next level of receiving? How can I get to my next level of receiving your love? How is it that I'm increasing my capacity to receive your love? So the angels of receiving, the angels of blessings, the angels of karmic grace here. And I feel again this, your soul is thanking this part and just saying, what do you need from me? What do you need from me? Yeah, what do you need? So your soul asking your guardian angels, asking and listening, because they will like this do your request. So it happens in a holy instant. As you let yourself be tender, you let yourself be vulnerable, you let yourself be seen, and you let yourself be heard. And just promising to continue to connect with this part, to help this part, that you will let this part receive love from your angels. That's the part that needs it, so committing to that, devoting to that in your heart. And then we just ask the angels anything else. So I see Archangel Michael come in, and he's infusing your aura with it's actually like a white blue light. So it's like almost like ice, but it's not cold. It's like ice blue light is what I'm seeing. So an ice blue light, but not cold, in the aura, unless you want to have a coolness, and then you can. And then that moving through your chakras, down through your roots. And anything else, angels? Anything else? Anything else? So all the Reiki blessings. So this part is really open and really receiving the love of the angels, the love of your soul, the love of the angel Reiki blessings. And they're saying that will continue as we bring our hands to prayer mudra, bowing to each other and bowing to our root connection. So see and feel your roots again. Imagine your roots. You're going to inhale and draw your roots back from the collective, back from the group, back to yourself. And then as you exhale, gently send your roots back to the heart of Pachamama, where there's a personal crystal cozy just for you. And she knows you by name. And feeling your angels bow to you with so much love and devotion and compassion as we seal this meditation with a namaste. Namaste, everyone. Okay, that was awesome. Hello, Ashley. Hi, namaste, welcome. Okay, I'm gonna pull a card. I wanna know how is it that you are receiving, that you are taking your receiving to the next level, right? So what are your guardian angels saying about that? Oh my God, that was awesome. Your next level of receiving. Thank you, guardian angels. What's the message? Okay. Harmony and resolution. Oh my God. I just love the angels so much. I try not to freak out. So I don't know if you guys need this, but I so need this on 1,000 levels right now. So yay, angels of harmony, angels of resolution. Part of how you are going to increase your ability to receive is they're saying like trust in harmony, believe in harmony, vibrate in harmony, ask for resolution, ask for karmic healing, ask for divine solutions, ask for miracles, like literally ask, right? Yes, thank you. We have to ask because it's like asking is the key that opens the door that allows you to receive more love from your angels. And again, you know, of course you can go back and listen to this inner journey. You can ask that question, but the number one way you can increase your ability to receive more love from your angels is to say that prayer, right? Say that prayer and then listen to the guidance and take action, but also just put your hands on your heart and say, I am devoted to receiving more love from my angels. And every time you get triggered, every time you get activated, every time you break the sacred promise, to yourself, essentially. You just redevote, right? You redevote, and every time you redevote, you make your angelic connection stronger, which is, to me, just a win-win. So loving that the angels of harmony, there's also the angels of divine order that are connected. So it's like surrender, right? Surrender, trust, it's all divine. Surrender, trust, it's all divine. It doesn't mean spiritually bypass and act like nothing happened. We still have to do the inner work. We have to process. We have to take care of ourselves. But we can have a win-win solution. We can have a win-win where everybody wins. That's what the angels are saying right now with this harmony and resolution, that part of how, this is what they're saying, part of how you're going to get to that next level of receiving is inviting the win-win, inviting harmony, inviting that there is a resolution to what you're going through. And you don't, the mind, this is my favorite Einstein quote, the mind that created the problem cannot solve the problem. We need divine mind. We need to, when we put our hands on our heart, and we say, I'm devoted to receiving love from my angels, 3 things happen. Your heart opens to receive angel love. You align your mind with divine mind, and you receive your angel's devotion for you. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that's helpful. I love you all. Tomorrow, I have the virtual angelic relief class. It's not a class, it's a healing. It's a 1-hour healing. So it's tomorrow morning. It's Friday, August 13th. Oh my God, and tomorrow's Friday the 13th. Yes, I totally, goddess day, totally had just no brain power around that it was Friday the 13th tomorrow. So I'm so excited because there's an extra level of portal energy, more goddess energy, more divine healing energy coming in for your next level of receiving. Tomorrow's all about clearing those blocks that we talked about today, and whatever your block is to receiving, we're gonna go in there. We're gonna help that part release. Help those parts release so that you can receive more love from your angels. It's a 1-hour healing over Zoom. I'm going to be channeling integrative energy therapy, IET. I'm going to be channeling angel Reiki. I'm going to be channeling the archangels. I'm going to be channeling the medicine of my book. It's $33. You can register on my website, jillkempnerhealing.com. And on Facebook. If you go to Facebook, I have an event. And in that event, I'm 95% sure that link works. If you click it, it'll take you straight to a PayPal like webinar version. So it's pay and register all in one. You pay PayPal, and then you get the reminder. You get the reminder email. You get the email with the link, and then you get a reminder to probably tonight and tomorrow. So I would love for you guys to join. There's still space open in that healing opportunity, and I just love them so much. I can't get enough of them. I do them once a month, and every single time is just so healing and so amazing. Last time I got a lot of really positive feedback on the release and lead with your heart. Going to that fearless self-compassion was last month. So anything else, angels? So yeah, I would love to connect with you then. I have some other events. I have a free event next Wednesday night, 8/18, called the Earth Angel Prayer Circle, and that is happening this month. I wasn't able to do July, but I'm back doing it once a month. So I'd love to see you then. I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for all of your love and prayers and positive energy during these challenging times I'm going through, initiations with my mom's cancer journey, and I feel your love. I'm receiving your love. It's so funny because here's what I want to say this. Yesterday when I was weeding, I needed to get fresh air. I needed to be outside. My garden was like such a mess. I was like, whose garden is this? Time to weed. And I was like, oh, I need to pray. And I so clearly heard the angels say, it was so powerful. I'm so glad I remembered this. Just receive the prayers that everyone's been sending you. And it was so awesome. And I was like, oh my God, I was like totally fueled for the rest of the day. I was like, I need to just breathe and receive the prayers. Because as Earth Angels, we're always giving, right? Giving. I gotta pray for this person. I have to pray for that person. And it was like, just receive the prayers. So if you remember that, receive your angels' prayers. Receive the prayers that your angels are praying for you. So I'm going to leave you with that. I will see you soon. Have a beautiful day. Namaste and love, Jill. Bye. Love you.